Hey, financial enthusiasts! Welcome to the channel where we sniff out the best paths to financial freedom. And today, we're talking about becoming a freaking millionaire. Now, I'm not going to lie. When I first started out, I thought $100,000 might as well have been $1 billion. It felt impossible. I was drowning in student loan debt, working a dead-end job, eating ramen noodles 5 nights a week. You know, the classic millennial starter pack. But then, something clicked. I realized that building wealth isn't about hitting the lottery or inheriting a fortune from a long-lost relative. Although, if you're out there, Uncle Rich, hit me up. It's about cultivating the right habits. So buckle up, Buttercup, because in this video, I'm sharing 7 proven habits that will put you on the fast track to millionaire status. We're talking actionable steps you can start implementing today. Let's do this! All right, let's kick things off with the first habit, daily reading. And no, I'm not talking about scrolling through memes on Instagram or catching up on the latest celebrity gossip. I'm talking about dedicating at least 30 minutes every single day to reading books and articles about finance, investing, and business. I know what you're thinking. Reading? That's so boring. But trust me on this one. Knowledge is power, my friends, especially when it comes to your money. The more you know about how money works, the better equipped you'll be to make smart decisions that grow your wealth. Remember that time you stayed up all night binge-watching that show everyone was talking about? Yeah. Imagine if you dedicated even half that time to reading about investing. You could be swimming in dividends instead of just liking your friends' vacation photos. Look, I'll be the first to admit, I wasn't always understanding my finances. In fact, when I started my journey, I was clueless. I thought a Roth IRA was some kind of exotic beer. But then, I stumbled upon a book that changed everything. I know it sounds cliché, but hear me out. This book opened my eyes to the world of investing, and it lit a fire under my, well, you know. I started devouring every book and article I could get my hands on. I learned about compound interest, index funds, real estate investing, you name it. And slowly but surely, my financial situation started to transform. So, do yourself a favor and make daily reading a non-negotiable part of your routine. It might just be the single best investment you ever make. I'm serious. All right, let's move on to the next habit, budgeting. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ugh, budgeting. That sounds about as fun as a root canal. But hold on a second before you click away. Budgeting doesn't have to be scary or restrictive. It's simply about understanding where your money is going and making conscious choices about how you want to spend it. Think of it like this. If you don't control your money will control you. And nobody wants to be controlled by a bunch of dollar bills, right? Now, you might be saying, but man, I'm not good with numbers. Listen, I get it. Math wasn't my favorite subject in school either. But creating a budget doesn't require a PhD in rocket science. There are tons of apps and tools out there that make it super simple. Alternatively, you'll soon be able to use our all-in-one life planner, your ultimate toolkit for staying ahead in the financial game. Let's talk about Benjamin Franklin for a second. You know, the guy on the $100 bill? He wasn't born rich. In fact, he was one of 17 children. But he understood the importance of living below his means and being smart with his money. Franklin was famous for his meticulous budgeting. He tracked every penny he earned and spent, and he always made sure he was saving a significant portion of his income. He believed in the power of frugality and delayed gratification. And guess what? It paid off big time. So take it from Ben Franklin himself. Budgeting isn't about deprivation, it's about empowerment. It's about taking control of your finances so you can achieve your financial goals and live a life of abundance. And who doesn't want that? Let's talk about investing early. Most people think you need a lot of money to start investing. But that's not true. The secret is time. The earlier you start, the more your money grows. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. It picks up more snow, growing bigger. That's compound interest. Your money earns interest, and that interest earns more interest. It's a snowball effect for your wealth. Start investing even a small amount in your 20s. By retirement, your snowball will be massive. If you want more topics like this, comment the word more. Let me give you an example. Invest $100 a month starting at 25 with a 7% return per year. By 65, you'll have close to $300,000. Now, if you start at 45, you'll have about $75,000. Time is your biggest asset in investing. Start now, even with a small amount. Your future self will thank you. All right, let's move on to habit number 4, networking. Now, I know what you're thinking. Networking? Isn't that just a fancy word for awkward small talk and collecting business cards I'll never look at again? And yeah, sometimes it can feel that way. But here's the deal. Networking isn't about schmoozing or being fake. It's about building genuine relationships with people who can help you grow, and who knows, maybe you can help them too. Think about it. Some of the most successful people in the world got where they are because they knew the right people. They had mentors who guided them, colleagues who collaborated with them, and friends who supported their crazy ideas. They understood that building a strong network is like having a secret weapon in your back pocket. Now, I'm not saying you need to become best friends with every CEO you meet or turn into a social butterfly overnight. Networking is about building genuine connections, and that takes time and effort. Start by attending industry events, joining online communities, or even just reaching out to people you admire for a quick coffee chat. Remember, networking is a two-way street. Be genuinely interested in others, ask questions, and offer your help whenever you can. You never know where a simple conversation might lead. You might land your dream job, find an amazing mentor, or even meet your next business partner. Speaking of networking superstars, let's talk about Oprah. Yeah, Oprah Winfrey, the queen of media herself. Did she become a billionaire by just being talented? Sure, talent helps, but she's also a master networker. Oprah built her empire by connecting with people from all walks of life, listening to their stories, and then sharing those stories with the world. She understood the power of relationships and used her platform to amplify the voices of others. And guess what? People were drawn to her authenticity and her genuine desire to connect. She created a loyal following that extended far beyond her TV show. Now, I'm not saying you need to become the next Oprah to leverage the power of networking, but you can learn from the best, right? Be authentic. Be genuinely interested in others, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there. You never know who you might meet or what opportunities might come your way. All right, let's dive into the next habit, continuous learning. Now, you might be thinking, wait a minute, I thought this video was about becoming a millionaire, not getting a PhD? And you're right, kind of. Look, making money isn't just about luck or being born with a silver spoon. It's about constantly improving yourself, expanding your knowledge, and adapting to the ever-changing world around you. In short, it's about treating your brain like the muscle it is. Think about it. The world is changing faster than ever before. New technologies are emerging, industries are evolving, and what worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. If you're not constantly learning and upgrading your skills, you risk getting left behind. It's like trying to run a marathon with one shoe untied. Sure, you might make some progress, but you're not exactly setting yourself up for success. So, how do you become a continuous learner? Well, it's not rocket science. Read books, listen to podcasts, take online courses, attend workshops, whatever floats your boat and keeps your brain engaged. The key is to be curious, ask questions, and never stop exploring new ideas. Moving forward, let's discuss the know-it-all trap. Now, here comes the ironic part. The biggest obstacle to continuous learning is often the belief that you already know everything. You know the type. They've got an opinion on everything, they interrupt you mid-sentence to tell you you're wrong, and they haven't learned anything new since, like, 1998. Don't be that person. The moment you think you know it all is the moment you stop growing. It's like closing your mind to a world of possibilities. And trust me, the world is full of possibilities if you're open to them. Successful people are always looking for ways to improve, to learn from their mistakes, and to expand their horizons. So embrace the fact that you don't know everything. Be humble, be open to new ideas, and be willing to learn from others, even if you think you already know it all. Remember, the more you learn, the more you earn. Not just financially, but in terms of knowledge, wisdom, and overall awesomeness. And who doesn't want to be more awesome, right? All right, let's talk about goals. Not the kind you set for New Year's resolutions and promptly forget by February. We're talking about real, tangible financial goals. You know, the kind that get you fired up, that make you want to hustle. Think of it like this. You wouldn't get in your car and start driving without knowing where you're going, would you? That's basically what trying to achieve financial success without goals is like. A whole lot of going nowhere. Setting goals gives you direction. It provides a roadmap to your financial destination. Want to retire early? Buy that dream house? Become financially independent? These are all great goals, but you need to write them down, break them into smaller steps, and most importantly, believe you can achieve them. So get clear on what you want. Be specific. Instead of saying, I want to be rich, think, I want to have a net worth of $1 million by age 40. See the difference? One is a vague wish, the other is a concrete target. Moving forward, goals give you laser focus. Now I know what some of you might be thinking, but man, what if I set these ambitious goals and fall short? Listen, even if you miss the mark, having a goal will push you further than you ever thought possible. You might not hit $1 million, but you might end up at 750,000, which is still pretty awesome, right? Setting goals isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. It's about pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, developing discipline, and proving to yourself that you're capable of amazing things. Plus, who doesn't love the feeling of crushing a goal you set for yourself? It's incredibly motivating. Remember, your goals are personal. Don't compare your journey to someone else's. We all have different starting points, different obstacles, and different definitions of success. Focus on your own lane and what you want to achieve. So, grab that notebook, write down your financial goals, and get ready to make it happen. Remember, the only limits are the ones you set for yourself. Okay, folks, we're talking about the real MVP of wealth-building discipline. I'm not talking about the kind your gym teacher used to yell about. This is about having the self-control to stick to your financial plan, even when things get tough or boring, or when that new gadget everyone's raving about is calling your name. Think of discipline as the bridge between your goals and your achievements. You can have the most amazing financial plan in the world, but without discipline, it's just a piece of paper. It's like having a gym membership and never going. It's not doing you any good. Discipline is what keeps you from making impulsive purchases, from racking up credit card debt, from blowing your budget on things you don't need. It's about delaying gratification today for a much sweeter reward tomorrow. Trust me, that feeling of financial security and freedom, way better than the latest smartphone. Now, I know what you're thinking, man, you make discipline sound like a magical unicorn, rare and impossible to find. But here's the thing, discipline is like a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. Let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say the excuses we tell ourselves. I'll start budgeting next month. I just need to treat myself this one time. Investing is too complicated. Sound familiar? These excuses are just roadblocks on your path to financial success. And you know what's even funnier? Most of the time, we're not even fooling ourselves with these excuses. Deep down, we know we're just avoiding the hard work and discipline it takes to achieve our goals. But here's the good news. Building discipline is totally possible. Start small, set realistic goals, track your progress, and celebrate your wins. Every time you resist that impulse purchase or stick to your budget, give yourself a pat on the back. You deserve it. Remember, financial success isn't about luck or being born with a silver spoon. It's about making smart choices consistently. It's about having the discipline to stick to your plan, even when it's tough. So ditch the excuses, embrace the challenge, and watch your wealth grow. So there you have it, folks. 7 proven habits that can put you on the path to becoming a millionaire. Remember, it's not about overnight success or get-rich-quick schemes. It's about building sustainable habits that will serve you for a lifetime. If you enjoyed this video, I recommend watching the next video, and if you want more tips and strategies to level up your finances, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads. And hey, if you found this video helpful, do me a favor and smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Most importantly, take action. Don't just let this information go in one ear and out the other. Start implementing these habits today and watch as your financial future transforms. Remember, the journey to $1 million starts with a single step. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.